Gunshots were exchanged near Donald Trump's West Palm Beach Golf Club. Authorities have arrested 58-year-old Ryan Wesley Rout after he allegedly pointed a rifle with a scope into the golf club. Secret Service agents engaged with the suspect after spotting the rifle barrel protruding from a fence. Trump was reportedly 300 to 500 yards away at the time. The White House has confirmed that both the President Biden and Vice President Harris were briefed on the incident. The FBI is said to have been probing an apparent assassination attempt. Gunshots were exchanged near Donald Trump's West Palm Beach Golf Club. And now let's take a look at the detailed report.
In what seems like a second assassination attempt at former US President Donald Trump, gunshots were reported near his vicinity in Florida. The incident happened around 1:30 a.m. EST. The Secret Service says Trump is safe and they're looking into the incident.
In the bushes where this guy was is a AK-47 style rifle with a scope, two backpacks which were hung on the fence that had ceramic tile in them, and a GoPro which he was going to take pictures of. So those are being processed right now. The Secret Service agent that was on the course did a fantastic job. What they do is they have an agent that jumps one hole ahead of time to where the president was at. And he was able to spot this rifle barrel sticking out of the fence.
Palm Beach County Sheriff Rick Bradshaw said that the gunman was about 400 yards to 500 yards away from Trump and hiding in shrubbery. FBI says it is investigating what appears to be an attempted assassination attempt of the Republican presidential candidate.
We have stopped the vehicle that the FBI, the Secret Service, and the Palm Beach County Sheriff's Office asked all law enforcement to look for. We had the vehicle description, and we had a tag number. We mobilized out on the interstate. Two of my marked units picked up the vehicle. We followed it for a bit. We were able to contain it using some of our bigger vehicles that we use for specialized stops. We got the vehicle stopped. Since then, the FBI and the Secret Service have responded to the scene. It does appear that we certainly have the vehicle.
Palm Beach County Sheriff's Office says that Trump was at the golf court when the gunshots were fired.
The FBI has assumed the role as the lead federal law enforcement agency in the investigation of the incident that occurred earlier today at Trump International Golf Course here in West Palm Beach, Florida. We've deployed a number of resources, including investigative teams, crisis response team members, bomb technicians, and evidence response team members as well. What we need right now is for the public to avoid the area around the golf course. We will continue to support this investigation with the full resources of the FBI, alongside our partners with the United States Secret Service and the Palm Beach Sheriff's Office, as well as Martin County Sheriff's Office and state and local law enforcement.
Officials say that the person fled in an SUV and was later apprehended in a nearby county by local law enforcement.
I'm here because our prosecutors are currently working up warrants and a motion for pretrial detention for the suspect. In that way, he will be kept in custody. But our filing of these warrants and charges at the state level does not preclude federal charges that could be coming. But in the meantime, it looks like the warrants and the pretrial detention motion will happen first.
Donald Trump Jr. said that the law enforcement has recovered an AK-47. Shortly after the incident, Donald Trump issued a statement. According to the officials, Trump said that he is safe and well.
Former President Donald Trump is safe and unharmed following a protective incident shortly before 2 p.m. on Sunday at Trump International Golf Club at West Palm Beach. The U.S. Secret Service personnel opened fire on a gunman located near the property line, and this matter is under investigation.
Vice President Kamala Harris took her social media platform to condemn the attack on Trump and said that violence has no place in America. Member of the Republican Party and Vice Presidential nominee J.D. Vance said that he is glad that Trump is safe, and he also spoke to Trump before the news went public.
Viewers, we are joined live by my colleague Gautam from the newsroom. Good morning, Gautam. Could you help us understand the timeline? And in terms of the investigation, are there any details about the suspect at this point?
Well, a very good morning to you, Priyanka. When it comes to this incident, it has really sent shockwaves across the U.S. A second assassination attempt on Donald Trump 60 days after a first one. So this is definitely a cause of concern for the Republicans. The investigation, as far as we know, the suspect who has been detained has been identified as Ryan Wesley Ruth. He's a builder in Florida working. He has also, as per reports in local media in the US, he has criticized Donald Trump multiple times on his campaign on social media platforms like Twitter, formerly Twitter, now X. This suspect, Ryan Wesley Ruth, is the person who was hiding in the bushes and pointing an AK-47 modified version with a scope at Donald Trump and fired bullets at him. He's the guy who was spotted by the Secret Service agent who was skipping one hole ahead of where Trump was playing in order to identify and clamp down on security threats. Ryan Wesley Ruth, a 58-year-old man from Florida, has been building shelter homes has been building shelter homes in Florida, and now he was the one who absconded from the Trump International Golf Course in Florida, and he was the one who was apprehended by the police officials in a nearby county. Officials, as per local media reports citing officials, it says that he was upset with the Trump campaign. He was upset with Trump's campaign, which is why he also, made this assassination attempt. He was suspectedly 500 to 600 yards away from where Trump was, and that's when he fired these bullets in Trump's vicinity. And following this happening, he was absconding, he was running away when information was passed to a nearby county that this suspect, Ryan Wesley Ruth, was spotted in a nearby county, following which he was arrested by the law enforcement officials. The second part of this probe is that, as we heard the officials stating, the Federal Bureau of Investigation, the FBI, will be the lead federal agency which is probing the case of a second assassination attempt on Donald Trump. Back to you in the studio, Priyanka.